Alright my friends, so in the last video we have returned the input search value as well as the array. Now we have everything ready. We can go ahead and filter our array with any value that will be added right here in this input. So let me show you how we are going to do that. So here inside our course list, here I'm gonna, when we are returning this value from our state, I'm gonna destructure it from the props. So input search, and here we can use any filtering algorithm to filter our courses. So we can do, let me show you a very easy way. So I'm just gonna say filtered equal to what we can do, we can say courses dot filter, since it's an array. And what we can do, we can filter it using the title, for example. So for any course in our array, we are going to check for course dot title dot to lowercase. So I'm going to convert both of the result to lowercase, so again I can get the best possible result. So to lowercase like this, and I'm going to check if it's include like this, if it's includes like this, if I can spell includes like this. What it's gonna include, I'm gonna check if the title it's include the input search. So input search dot to lowercase as well, so to lowercase as well, like that, and we are done. So we are filtering our courses that we'll get from the props with checking for the course dot title, and I'm converted to lowercase so I can avoid any letter case and uppercase issues. I'm gonna convert both sides to lowercase so I can get the best search possible. And if it's include the input search, which is the value that it will be entered by the user. And now here we can map it through our filtered array. So filtered, and here as well filtered. All right. If we switch back, now we should be able to see some filtering works. So if I type React, I can get my React courses. If I enter something invalid like PHP or whatever, I'm gonna get no items found. So this is the first thing I want to do in this video, which is to go ahead and implement the filtering itself. Another cool thing that I want to do, it is to go ahead and make this input a controlled input. Because if you take a look on it here inside our course form, we can see that we have the onChange to control the value, but we don't have the value itself, because the value attribute will make or will convert this input from uncontrolled input to a controlled input. To do so, we have to grab our input search value from our state, from our store. To do so, we have to use this function right here instead of null. So here I'm gonna define a function, call it get input search like this, search, if I can spell, all right, and it will receive the state. And what I'm going to return in our case, let's go ahead and return, I'm just gonna call it input search. So input search, and we can access it from course list dot input search. All right, so we have to say state dot courses list like this, which is the name of the reducer that contain this property dot input search. All right, so now we have it, and it will be passed to the props. I'm gonna destructure it like this, input search, and I'm just gonna set it here on my value. So input search. Of course, we are not gonna, here we have to call this function, so get input search. Of course, you are not gonna see any difference in the functionality. It will work otherwise. I mean, in all cases it will work, but we have just converted this input from uncontrolled to controlled input. This is most likely what you want to do, so we can keep it in under our control and under our state. So hopefully that makes sense. In this video we have finished two stuff. Of course, that was really hard work that we have did, but if you have understood all the previous videos, what we are gonna do from now and on will be a repetition to what we have did. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you my friends so much for watching. Really appreciate your time and see you in the next one.